And then we're going to start on the mat. So we're going to start all the way down. We're just going to go into your pelvic tilts. So let's just check in here. We're going to start to roll the hips forward and back. And then I want you to circle the hips around just to massage the back into the floor. These are your pelvic clocks. Trying to keep the knees relatively quiet, just moving those hips around. Make sure you reverse. So this just gives a chance to check in with the body. Have you got any stiffness, any tightness in those muscles? Reverse the circle again. We're going to bring ourselves up into a seated position, and we're going to start with a couple of rollbacks. Reach those hands forward, hold on to your circle, take a side, tuck the tail under. We've got a little bit of tension on that circle. Send the hands over the head. You're going to take a nice big sigh as we reach up and over, just to warm up the spine. Exhale, down we go. Peeling down, feet are nice and light on the floor. And we're coming all the way back up. Nice, we're going to do 3 more here. Super big sigh, reach these fingertips up to the ceiling as we come back up. 2 more. Tucking that tail under, scooping through the spine. Last one. Sitting nice and tall. On your way down, we're going to roll all the way down. Stretch the hands over the head. Then we're going to place our magic circle in between the knees. Hands on your tummy. Feet are hip distance apart. You're going to squeeze the circle and release. Squeeze. So I want you to consciously relax your glutes here. Relax your bottoms. We want those inner thighs to work with the deep abdominals. Glutes stay quiet. You've got 5 more squeezes here. Just waking up those inner thighs. 4 more. Check in with those shoulders. Keep the shoulders nice and soft to the floor. 2. 1. You're going to squeeze and hold into the middle. Your left leg only is going to pulse inwards, keeping that right knee nice and still. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to swap sides. Keep that left leg still. 4, 3, 2. Give it a nice big squeeze, both of them together. On your exhale, we're going to float up into tabletop. You're going to bring those heels together. Nice big squeeze. Squeeze and release. So by now, you're going to start to feel those inner thighs kicking in. 4, 3, 2. In the middle, teeny tiny pulses. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your circle away. Pop it down on the floor. Knee fallouts. I want you to imagine, depending on what time of day it is, you've got a cup of coffee or a glass of wine on that left knee. Your right leg is going to fall out to the side, keeping this left hip completely still and quiet. On your exhale, we're bringing it back in. Right leg, inhale to open. Give that right inner thigh a little bit of feedback, a little bit of a press. Check in with your cup of coffee or your glass of wine. On that left knee, we want it to stay nice and still. 2 more. So our intention here is hip stability. So we want to try and keep the left leg still. And we're moving nice and smoothly with the right leg. We're going to swap sides. Right leg stays still. Left leg falls out to the side. Nice slow side to bring it back in. As you bring that knee back in, you'll gently feel your tummy engage. 4 more here. 3 more. Can you keep that right leg nice and still? Shoulders quiet on the floor. 2 more. 1. more. So that was our prep. We're going to go single tabletop, double tabletop, hands up. Left hand, right leg's going to fall out to the side, keeping the opposite arm and leg nice and still. Take a side, we're bringing it back into the middle, and we swap, we're alternating. Inhale on the reach, exhale on the return. Remember that cup of coffee, that glass of wine, it's going to balance on the leg that stays still. 4 more here. 3 more. So we're working those sling systems across the tummy. 2 more. Last one. We're going to keep those legs in tabletop. Grab your circle. Reach your hands up to the ceiling. Arms are going to go left as the knees travel right. And you're going to do a little squeeze to come back to the middle. Inhale, legs left, right, arms are right. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze to return. So we're just waking up those tummy muscles to get ready to work nice and hard throughout the session. 2 more. And then 1 more. We're going to make this a little bit harder. As you go over, we're going to double leg stretch. Fold the knees back. Bring it back in. We twist. Double leg stretch. Squeeze the circle on the return. 2 more. Good, last one. Stretch. So pause in your tabletop. Just those arms. Inhale to reach over. Squeeze the circle. Exhale to return. Breathing in. Breathing out. You've got 2 more here, then we're going to make a change. 1 more. We're going to start to add in a double leg stretch as we reach the arms away. Exhale, bring them both back in. Inhale as you reach. So we don't want our lower backs to feel anything here. So take those legs nice and high. If you do want more of a challenge, take the legs a little bit lower. We're going to start to add in an ab curl on our return. So you double leg stretch, send the hands over the head. Bring the arms back, take a sigh, ab curl. Nice big sigh. 2 more, then we're going to make it even harder. So watch the change. We're going to roll up. You're going to stretch those legs through the circle, fold them back, double leg stretch. Nice big sigh, rolling up. Stretch, fold them back in, send it away. We've got 4 more. We roll up, send them through, bring them back. 3 more. Stretch, stretch, stretch. 2 more. Reach, reach. And 1 more. Lovely. Take those feet down, feet on the floor. Back to our side to side, but we're going to regress to the easier option for that active recovery. Inhale as we reach over. Exhale on the return. 4. 3 more. 2. And then last one. Then we're going to go into our bridge series. So you're going to roll yourself up and we're going to grab the band. You're going to pop the band just above those wrists. So roll yourself all the way back down. You're going to pull those arms apart. Shoulders nice and soft into the floor. You're going to roll up into your bridge. You're going to take a nice big sigh as we melt all the way down through the spine. All the way up. And then all the way back down. Dig into those heels. Send those knees over your toes as we reach up. We've got 4 more like this. 3 more. 2 more. Really, really relax those glutes on the way down. Last one, to the top and hold. Pull those arms apart, just our arms. You're going to reach over your head and you're going to bring it back again. 4. Big side to bring it back in. 3. Stand into those heels. 2 more. Last one. Bring those hands up to the middle and hold. We're going to go straight into a single leg series. Transfer your weight onto that right heel as we lift the left leg up. Send your left leg away as the hands reach over the head and you bring it back in again. We've got 8. Exhale on the return. 7. 6. So we want to try and keep those hips in line. 5. 4. 3. 2. We're going to keep the arms here after this. 1. Bring them in. Stretch that left leg up. Reach those fingertips up to the ceiling. Straight leg lower. Straight leg lift. Pull the arms apart. Shoulder blades into the floor. We've got 5. 4. 3. 2, right hammies on fire. 1 more full one. We're going to pulse up to the ceiling. Pulse, pulse, pulse through those hips. Squeezing that right glute. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, take a little rest. Give those knees a hug. And we're going to do the same with the other side. So feet are going down, hands are lifting up. Pull the hands apart as we float up into our bridge. Take a side, lifting that right leg off the floor. Right foot and your hands are going to reach away and bring it back again. 7. 6. 5. Digging into those heels. 4. 3. 2. 1 more full one. Hold it still, reach up to the ceiling, kick it down, exhale, kick it up. Inhale down. 4. 3. 2. Hold it here, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees in. Give them a little hug. So it's about time we stretched out those hamstrings. Let's go left leg first. Pop your foot in the band. Stretch your right leg along the floor. So we can hold that band nice and tight to get a nice long stretch through the back of that leg. Soften those shoulders. Bend your knee to your chest. Let your thigh roll out as we press back up again. Breathing in and out. And you're really driving that heel up to the ceiling. The whole time I'm pulling my hands towards my chest. 2 more. Last one. Pop the band so it's around kind of the ball of the foot. We're going to point the toes up to the ceiling and then flex. I call these ones nasty nice, as they're a little bit uncomfortable, but it's going to be good. 3 more. 2. So your left hand's going to take the band. Pop your right hand on your right hip. We're going to circle that left leg all the way around. So you might need to give the band a little bit more slack. Sticking on the stability theme, can we keep this right hip nice and still? It's a lot harder said, or easier said than done even. Reverse that circle. Scooping around, keep this right hip super heavy. Exhaling as we go up and around. You've got one more. Good. And we swap. So that left leg should feel nice and loose. Bend your knee to your chest. Press that foot up to the ceiling. 6. Exhale as you press up. 5. Keep pulling those hands towards your chest. 2. 1. Bands around the ball of the foot. Point and flex. Completely normal to have one side that's a little bit more flexible than the other. 2 more here. Right hand takes that band, left hand on your hip. We're going to circle around, scooping around. Once again, one side may feel more stable than the other. 2 more here. And 1 more. Try and make sure your circle looks like a circle, not a funny square. Open, open, open the leg. 4. 3. 2 more. And 1 more. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Lovely. Bring those knees to your chest. Pop your band to the side. Nice and slowly, you're going to bring yourself up. And we're going to go back into those roll downs. So you're sitting nice and tall. So same as what we did at the beginning. You're rolling down, hands over the head. Take a nice big sigh. You're going to come all the way back up again. Hopefully now it feels even easier. Two more. Down, down, down. And then 1 more. You're going to come all the way up and over. Stretch those legs forward. You're going to dive forward to reach to your toes. And then we're going to go into our scarecrow series. So circle to the side, onto your tummy. Band is going to go around your wrists again. Pull the band apart. We're going to go, chin's going to look down, or eyes are looking down, band's pulled apart. Think about tucking the tail under slightly to scoop up the tummy. Chest off the floor, elbows, hands off the floor. Reach forward, pull back. Reach forward, pull back. So we want to take that band just underneath your nose. You stay looking at the floor. 4. We want to feel this just underneath the shoulder blades where our bra strap sits. 2 more here. The chin stays tucked to keep the spine in line. Pop your band down, give your hips a little wiggle. And then we reset. We're going to shine the chest up. You're looking at the floor. Extend those arms into a V. Bring the hands back to your head. And you go back down again. Shining up. Extend. Fingertips to your temples. 4. 3. Exhale as you extend. 2. And 1. Keep your fingertips by your head. We're going to side bend to the right, and then you're going to side bend to the left. Scooping that elbow down towards your hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a little rest. Give those hips a little wiggle. You're going to press up into your full extension. Shine your chest up, scooping up your tummy. Pop your bottom back onto your heels for your child's pose. Both hands are going to go over to the left. Press down into the right hip. And then both hands over to the right. We're going to go into our rollovers. We're going to use that strength we just made through the back. You're going to go flat on your back and your knees are in tabletop. Soften those shoulders into the floor. Palms face down. From our tabletop position, you're going to send the legs forward. Scoop up and over. Gently press down through the hands. And you're going to keep thighs in line with the ceiling. Take a nice slow sigh as we peel down through the spine. Tabletop, send them away. You're coming up and over. We don't want to drop those feet down. Take a little sigh. You're rolling through the spine. Tabletop, send them away. Up and over. We're going to do 2 more here. From tabletop, you reach forward, up and over. Soften those shoulders, melt down through the spine. Last one here, you reach away, up and over. And we're rolling down. Bring those knees to your chest, give yourselves a hug, and we're going to get ready to get into those glutes. Your band is going to go above your knees. We'll start with your left leg on top. So if you have a pillow, you can pop the pillow between your head and your arm. If not, we can prep the head up here. Heels are in line with your bottom, knees are together. So, hand on your hip, we go open and close into those normal clams. If you've got more than one band, you may want to pop on a tighter band here. Hand is on your hip to make sure those hips don't roll backwards. 3 more. 2. Then let's make it a little bit harder. We're lifting the heels up. Don't roll those hips forward. Keep them stacked. You're going to open and close. Open and close. Keep your left hip away from the waist. 4, 3, 2, hold it still, hold it open. You're going to go internal rotation, external rotation. In, out, out. So it's not about how big we make this clam. We're internally and externally rotating the thigh in the hip joint. 2 more. 1 more. Hold it here. Turn that thigh inwards. Left hand's going to go forward. You're sending your leg behind and up. Dive that knee back down. Behind and up. So you're traveling up on that diagonal. Exhaling as you press away. You're going to feel your bottom squeeze. 2 more. And then 1 more. You're going to return back to that clam. Open up the knees. 8 tiny pulses here. On and off of that left glute. It's going to burn. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, give it a little tap. Then, left leg nice and long. Press this right leg down into the floor. Side kick forward. Flex the foot to come back. I want you to imagine someone's pulling that leg away from you. Trying to keep that heel in line with your hip the whole time. Hand can be on your hip if you need a little bit more feedback. If not, hand can be in front. Bend your knee to your chest. Drive that heel down. Press away your leg. Press. This is where you might start to regret the strength of that band. 4, 3, 2 more, and 1 more. You're going to give me 4 bicycles forward, point the toes and flex. 3, 2, 1 more. Reverse, go the other way, forward and around, drive it down. 3 more. 2. One more. Bring that knee forward into your parallel pulse. Final little bit here. Squeeze, push through it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ouch. Give your glutes a little tap. We've got one last little bit for the same glute. Band above your ankles. Legs are nice and straight. Foot's going to face forward. Teeny, tiny pulses. Just little ones. From here, we're going to turn the toes up to the ceiling, but your intention comes from the thigh. Turn the thigh out. Tiny pulses. Push this right foot down into the floor. Good. Then roll that thigh inwards, toes point down, pulse up, up, up. 4, 3. For your finale, lift that leg up. We're going to lift the bottom leg up. 2. Point those toes. We've got your scissor kicks. That left glute is on fire. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a well-deserved rest. Roll onto your back. Left ankle over your right knee. So you may need to spend a couple of seconds here. Bring this right leg up. Ooh. Gently, gently, gently pull your knee towards your chest. Circle those legs. Have a little rock side to side. Point those toes. You're going to roll yourself all the way up. And we've got exactly the same on the other side. Swing those legs around. Heels in line with your bottom. Squeeze and release. So squeeze, release. If it feels a bit lazy, if it's not waking up, give it a little tap. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift both of those heels off the floor. Open and close the clamps. 4 more. 3, 2. Hold it here, knee to knee, heel to heel. Rolling in and out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll that knee inwards and hold. Hands here, press back and up, squeeze your bottom, dive down with that knee. Back and up, dive down. Our thighs internally rotated. Squeeze and lift. 4, 3, 2. Press away and hold. Open up that clam again. Little pulses. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale every single squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a little rest. Tap it out. Stretch your right leg away. Reach that leg nice and long. Right hand's on the floor. You're kicking forward. Flex the toes to kick back. Heel stays in line with the hip the whole time. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale to kick it back. Tummy is zipping up as we kick that leg back. You're going to give me 4 more. Press that left leg down into the floor. 3 more. 2. Leg press. Bend, press. Bend and press. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to give me 4 bicycles forward. Kick around. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other way. Reverse. 4, 3. It's really burning. 2 more. Parallel pulses, knee to chest, up and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give your bum a little tap. Band above your ankles. Super straight legs. So our top leg's gonna come up. Last little blitz here, tiny pulses. Feels nice and easy to start with. We spiral out the thigh to turn those toes up, little pulses. Squeeze that quad. Turn the toes all the way down. That leg's probably going to start to shake. Internal rotation. Final blitz. You're going to lift up both of those legs, point the toes, scissor kick, pull the band apart. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oof. Give your bum a little tap. Kick that band away and roll onto your back. Right ankle over your left knee. Just hold it here for a second. Bring that knee towards your chest. And we're just going to do a little rock side to side. Keep pulling it in. Next up, we're going to work those inner thighs. And we're going to add in our magic circle. So grab your circle. Back onto your side, so your left leg's on top. Now, normally we'd be doing these, but we're going to mix it up a little bit. Circle, spongy bit on the floor. Foot presses the magic circle down. It can be a little bit awkward sometimes. So we're going to bring this right leg forward. I want you to give that inner thigh a little press, wake up the inner thigh. Check in with the shoulders, really easy to collapse. Scooping up the waist. Pushing the left leg down, you're going to lift up and down. So my hips are slightly rolled back and I'm pressing my left foot down into the floor to try and keep these nice and still. Foot stays nice and flexed, check in with that shoulder. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to pop the circle in between the ankles, just above those ankle bones, and you're going to reach the legs away. We're going to give them a squeeze, and we've got our oblique teaser. So you're going to roll those hips back as we lift up, squeeze that circle the whole time. You reach the left arm forward and around. You squeeze that circle as we lift up. Inhale to reach. Exhale to scoop. Reach and scoop. 4 more here. 3 more. 2 more. And then 1 more. Reach, reach, reach. Hold it here. Give me 8 little squeezes of those ankles. 3, 2, and 1. Grab your circle, pop it to the side. Active recovery. Let's do some books. Left hand, you're going to open up. Enjoy that nice big stretch. Slowly close. And open. Your eyes are following your hand. One more here, then we're going to make a little change. Semicircle. So it's like you're painting a semicircle over your head as we open, open, open. 2 more here. Make it flow. It's just nice. And 1 more. Bring yourselves up straight to the other side. So, pop the magic circle. Spongy bit on the floor. Pop your foot on the circle. Check in with that shoulder. We're pressing the circle down. Left foot's coming forward. Flex the foot. You're going to lift up and down. Hips are slightly rolled back. If that inner thigh is being a little bit lazy, give it a little press, wake it up. Keep checking in with that right foot. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Magic circle's going to go in between the ankles, and you're going to give it a nice big squeeze. We've got our oblique teaser. You're reaching forward. You're scooping back. We're going to reach up, up, up. Reach, 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 reach. Scooping up. Reach, reach, reach. And scoop. 5. Can you stretch it away? 4 more. 3 more. Those right obliques are waking up. 2. Last one. Reach and scoop. Hold it here. 8 pulses. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Grab the circle. Send it forward. Active recovery into those books. Open, open, open. And close. Watch the hand as you open. 1 more here. And then we've got those lovely semicircles. So you're going to paint the semicircle over your head. Open up your chest. And close. 2 more. Open, open, open. And 1 more. Hold it here for a second. Enjoy that stretch. We're going to make our way up to a seated position with our legs in a V. We're going to take the equipment to the side. We're going to sit nice and tall into our saw stretch. Hands out to the side. You're going to spiral the spine and you're going to dive down. Restack the spine. You're going to twist and you're going to dive forward. Now don't worry where you get to. We want to keep both sit bones anchored to the floor. 4 more here. Twist. 3. 2 more. Rotating through the spine. Let's do a little hold here. I want you to dive forward. So you're breathing into your tummy. We're going to send your right arm under and your left hand over. Open up the sides here. Breathe into this space. And try and sink down even more. I want you to scoop forward and around as we roll. So the next one we're going to do is a progression from here. Send the left hand under, right hand over. If that is too much, you're going to come back to this one here. So I'm going to turn sideways for you guys to see a little bit better. We're going to tie in our reverse plank with our saw. We're going to rotate to the right. You're going to dive down, just like normal. And then you're going to rotate. Left hand's going to plant on the floor. Bend your right knee. Reach up and over. Squeeze your bottom. Open up. And then you lower down and extend. Other side, we dive down into your saw. Rotate. Right hand to the floor. Bend that left knee. Up, up, up. Good. Reset. 1 more each side. Dive down. We rotate. Hand to the floor. Bend the right knee. Up. Last one. We go to the left. You dive down. We twist back. Right hand to the floor. Bend that left knee. Up, up, up. Lovely. So, back into some rowing. You're going to bring yourself back, grab your band. We're going to pop the band around both of your feet. Sitting nice and tall. Hold on with the right hand. Send the left hand by your head. Pull the right arm back as we twist. Look over your right shoulder. Reach forward, rotate away. Exhale, row and twist. And reach. Row and twist. 4 more here. 3 more. We're waking up that right shoulder blade. As you row, think of your spine lengthening and growing taller. 1 more. Rotate and twist. 8 teeny tiny pulses back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reset. Left hand takes the band, right hand by your head. Pull the left elbow back as you twist. So depending on how tight that band is, you may need to pick a lighter one to be able to give you that range, or you could always use a long one too. So you're trying to rotate both directions as much as we can. 3, twist, twist, twist. 2, rotate away and hold. You're going to give me 8 pulses back. Engaging through that left shoulder blade. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to give me a little forward fold. Next, we're going to do some press-ups. We don't need any equipment. We're going to make them slightly more fun. Hands are going to go out to the side. Before your press-ups, if you want to do a couple of cat-cows, just to loosen off the spine, scooping up. Lovely. So, hands are going to go nice and wide. We're going to send the left leg away. Point the toes. We're going to aim to get our nose, or hands just as wide as the mat actually. Going to aim to get your nose towards the floor. Elbows nice and wide. Exhale to bring it back up again. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Your intention with the press up is forward. Breathing in and out. 4, 3 more. 2 more. Exhaling on the way up. 1 more. Bum back into child's pose. And then we reset. So elbows wide was the easier version. We're going to do narrow elbows for this round. Send your right leg away. You're going to inhale to lower. And you're going to exhale to lift. Just tuck this in. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Elbows nice and narrow. So you'll feel the back of your arms work even more. Tummy stays engaged, so we don't have any load through the back. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Bum back onto your heels. Little rest in your child's pose. Both hands over to the right again. And then over to the left. Tuck the toes under. Press up into your downward dog. Push one heel down. Bend the opposite knee. And swap. And swap. 2 more. Walk your tippy toes towards your hands. Keep those knees soft. Scoop up the tummy. You're rolling up nice and slowly. Restacking the spine, and we're going to go into our standing work. Grab your circle. So this is mainly stability work, and we're going to fire up the posterior chain. Soften the right knee, holding onto your circle. Left leg's going to go behind. It's your single leg deadlift. You're going to gently squeeze the circle and bring it up to shoulder height. Left knee is going to come up, send it behind. Inhale to lower, exhale to bring it back up. Stay nice and strong. To make this even harder, squeeze that circle a little bit more on the way up. If you know you're a little bit unsteady, maybe stand next to a wall or use a chair just to help you balance. 3 more. Reaching down. 2 more. Nice long arms, nice long left leg. 1 more. Knee up. So, karate chop those hips. Push your bottom back. We've got a nice hinge. Straight into your scooter. Send the left leg away. Bring the arms in. Reach away. Bring it back in. All your intention is through that right heel. So it's hard to balance. Squeeze that circle on the way in. 4. Plant the toes down, dig into the heel. 2. 1 more full one. Hold it here. Just hold. Tiny, tiny pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give it a little shake. And we're going to go straight to the other side. Soften that left knee. Body nice and tall to start. Send the hands down, reach the right leg behind. You're coming up. And you're going to reach those hands forward. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift up. So it's much harder to do this on a soft surface. You may need to move onto a bit of floor rather than the carpet or a mat. Left hamstring's waking up. We've got 4 more. Try and squeeze that circle on the way up. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. You know the drill. We're going straight into your scooter. Stand tall. Bum presses back, in and out. Exhale on the in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. It's burning. Teeny tiny pulses. 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, a little cheat there at the end. Give your legs a little shake. Pop the circle to the side. Standing tall. Chin to chest. We're going to roll all the way down. Let your body hang nice and heavy. Walk those hands forward. Pushing one heel down, bend the opposite knee. 4. Just enjoy this stretch here. 3. Push both of those heels down. Walk your hands or your feet in. We're going to go all the way back down. And we're going to have a little ab blitz before we go into your stretches. Just tilt those hips forward and back like we did at the very beginning. And circle around. And the other way. Lovely. So, hands by your head. Take a little sigh. You're going to roll the ribs towards the hips. Notice I'm not moving my pelvis at all. So try that again, head nice and heavy. Rolling those ribs towards the hips without moving the pelvis whatsoever. From here, tiny, tiny pulses. You want to go slow enough for you to be able to exhale, see your tummy melt down on the small pulse. 4, 3, 2, left knee's going to lift up. Teeny, tiny crunches. 4, 3, 2. So your right elbow is going to reach across. However, I want you to think of the rib gliding to the hips. We're not yanking the elbow. We're gliding that rib down and across. And your tummy's going to start to shake. 3 more. And 1. Stretch that left leg up. Your right fingertips are going to reach up towards the left big toe. Right rib is gliding to the hip. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reset. Stay in your crunch. Right leg's coming up. You're going to give me 8 tiny pulses here. Tummy's gently melting towards the floor as we're curling up. Left elbow to the right knee. 4, 3, 2, reaching up. Fingertips, reach those left fingertips up to the right toe, gliding that rib across the body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a little rest. Grab your band, pop it around the arches of your feet. We're in tabletop. Hands on the tummy, shoulders nice and soft. One leg presses away, bring the other leg towards you, and you swap. So the trick with the band, we want to pull the band apart to give us extra resistance. 5, 4. If this is enough for you, this is where we stay. If you want to work a little bit harder, you're coming up into a small chest lift. And if you want that final blitz, Criss, cross, rotate opposite rib to hip. Super big sigh. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. 1. Pop those feet down. Take a nice big stretch. And a nice big sigh. In a second, you're going to bring yourself up into kneeling, and we're going to come into a stretch series. Onto your knees. We're going to stretch out the right hip first. So you're going to lunge forward. And what I want you to do is turn this right knee out. So you're sinking down into those hips. Elbows, if you can, elbows to the floor. If you're here, that's great. If you want to get deeper into those hips, you're sinking down. Press into your left elbow as we open your right hand up to the ceiling. Reach up to the ceiling, twisting that spine. 3, 2, and 1. You're rotating back. Press into your hands to transfer your body weight back. Hands either side. Melt your chest down. Left hand is going to reach forward. Right hand's going to reach back. Wiggle those fingers away from one another. You're going to feel the difference. Taking a nice big sigh, sink down. 3, 2, 1. Soften that right knee. Scoop it back. Reset nice and tall. Left leg. Nice big lunge. Roll out the left thigh. Elbows down. Sinking down into those hips. Press into that right elbow. Press the elbow away from the floor. Open and rotate. Reaching up. Look towards your hand. 3, 2, and 1. Press your bottom back. Transfer that weight. Make sure the foot is in the middle. Right hand forward. Left hand behind. Taking a side down. Pull those fingers apart. Good. Last little bit, we've done a lot of legs. Let's slide that right leg forward. Sink that left leg away. You're going to melt all the way down for your pigeon. When our right leg is forward in our pigeon, make sure your hips shift over to the left to give you a nice big stretch into that right hip. You're going to press your hands into the floor. Like a swan, you're going to open up the chest, shining the chest up. You can even look up. You're going to rotate to your right as you pull your left heel to your bottom. Right hand's going to grab your toes. Open up the chest, look behind you. 3, 2, and 1. Send it away. Scoop up the toes. We're going to swap sides. Left leg sliding forward. Right leg sliding back. Melt down through the chest. Once again, shift the weight over to the right. Nice big sighs. We sink down into those hips. Pressing the hands into the floor. Open up the collarbone. Shine the chest up. And you're going to rotate to your left. You're going to pull the heel towards your bottom. Your left hand grabs your foot. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Tuck the toes under. Bring it back. You're going to press up into your downward dog. One heel presses down. And you just walk through those feet. Walk your tippy toes to your hands. I just want you to hang out at the bottom. Let go of your head. Soften those knees. Put the weight into your toes. As we scoop up, roll up through the arches of your feet, through those inner thighs. Peel up through the spine. You're going to give me one more. Nice big sigh. Melt the chest down. We're rolling through the spine. Soften those knees, put the weight into your toes. Shake your head, let go of the back of your head. And you're going to roll all the way up. At the top, you're going to give those shoulders a little roll. And then you are complete for the rest of your day.
Thank you for joining me on today's class. To carry on with your abdominal rehab, simply click on these related videos.